Good morning. My name is Zabby the Gemini Witch, aka your 80s Tarot Queen. So we're going to jump into this reading. It's going to be a really quick reading for today. Let's see. Real, unapologetic, and truthful, and see what the cards have for you today. Spirit, tell me, what does the viewer need to know? What is going on with the viewer? Real, unapologetic, truth. The slap in the face. The moon. Secrets, being in your head, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so anxiety that can be healed through rest. Okay, you're healing from a broken heart, you're healing from disappointment. That's where all of this anxiety is coming from. You might be worried about your finances, but with the Nine of Pentacles, this is telling me that you're going to be okay. This is about independence. This is about you experiencing like you experiencing your the fruits of your labor. Okay, this is you working towards your goals. This is you building your own foundation. This is you being proud of yourself. With the Wheel of Fortune, this talks about divine timing. It talks about things happening when they need to happen. I know that you're just like, well, when is my time coming? What is happening? And Spirit saying, before we get to this, we need to first heal something. Okay, we need to focus on our rest. We need to do a lot of self-care right now, because I feel like there's a lot of anxiety tied into this Nine of Pentacles, which is your financial independence. Okay, so you're gonna get there. Whether it's like, you can either stay put and do nothing, right, and worry yourself to death, or you can still worry and and take action. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting here. Real, unapologetic. It's like, do it kicking and screaming, do it afraid, do it irregardless to how you feel, but just do it, one foot in front of the other. Okay, and also make sure that you are giving yourself that grace right now, because it seems to me like with the Four of Swords, see, she's healing a broken heart. She's mending something here. And this also talks about anxiety. So these are two cards that talk to me very much about anxiety. The Moon card is about things that are hidden. The Moon card talks about your subconscious fears. So more than likely, yeah, your situation may not be the most ideal or the greatest, but what this is telling me is that maybe there's something here in regards to your upbringing and how you were taught to believe about finances. Okay, and so this is like a deep subconscious belief system that you might have, maybe watching other people struggle, or maybe watching other people get what they want, and they barely even do anything. It's like the lucky girl syndrome or the lucky guy syndrome, right? So there's a subconscious belief system here that we need to work on. And how can we work on that? By educating ourselves, reading books, right? Learning about people who inspire us, right? What was the road that they took? What were their struggles, right? And so all of us come from some sort of story, right? We all have a story, from rags to riches, or from from down and out to victory, right? There's always some sort of a story, unless you do nothing. And even in that, you have to give yourself grace to rest, because I also feel like Spirit's saying you're doing a lot, it's like, make your rest your sacred time. Make it count, okay? So if you're going to get sleep, make sure that you're getting sleep between, the normal hours, not like 4 a.m. and you're like, oh yeah, I rested and I went from sleeping from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. It's like, you're not getting your REM sleep. This is about doing things and making things intentional. Okay, so when you're taking a shower, you're visualizing yourself washing off all of the stresses and the worries of the day. Okay, you're healing something here. So not only are you healing, but you're also building, and you're expecting the best. And Spirit's saying this Wheel of Fortune is coming. It's only a matter of time. But when it does get there, I want you to have made peace with certain things of your past so that you can make room for what is coming. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is about cycles also closing and new ones opening. But in order for the old ones to close, we need to have made peace with certain things, right? Because what's the point in walking into a brand new house with old furniture that's falling apart, right? So, okay. What else would you like to tell the collective? The Sun. Ultimately, what you are looking for is happiness. The Sun card represents the inner child. It represents joy, freedom. And when the Sun card comes out along with the Wheel of Fortune, these are two very positive cards. This is telling me that irregardless to what you've been through in your past and how long it has taken you to heal, first of all, don't beat yourself up. Don't think that you are behind. There is joy coming, right? There's actually a very ancient and wise saying that says there may be pain in the night, but joy comes in the morning. And there's a song that goes like that too, so it's pretty cool. But this is telling me that it's only a matter of time that you're going to start to experience this joy, this happiness. And but right now the reason why things feel heavy is because you're healing. So you need to take that time to heal. You're healing things that are buried deep in the subconscious mind, and you're probably focusing on the negative. And Spirit's about to bring you something very beautiful here, or at least it's trying to, along with a new opportunity, financial opportunity. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is a seed, an idea, right? The aces are seeds, and what we do with that seed is up to us. We take that seed, we water it, we nurture it, right? And Spirit's saying there's something here. You could have already received it. And so now it's your time to water it, to nurture it. But I feel like you're looking at it with a negative point of view. Who's going to like this idea? Who's going to like this, this talent that I have? Who's going to like whatever it is that I'm doing? Or who's going to see my value? Who's going to see my worth? And Spirit's saying you're focusing on the negative. Maybe this could also be a promotion, and you're focusing on the negative. You may be being offered a promotion and you're like, oh, that's just more work on my plate, right? But you don't realize that maybe you might be gaining some experience that you're going to end up taking to another job. Whatever this may be for you, I feel like Spirit's saying you're focusing on the negative, the 3 cups. But you got to just turn around and look to see the blessing. There is a blessing, but you're like, I'm bored. That boredom is because you're healing. That boredom is because you want the results. You want to see the results right away. But the problem with this is that that's not going to happen because your mind is still very much bogged down in a fog. And Spirit's saying you're healing that right now. These are subconscious beliefs. So instead of, doom scrolling and watching other people build their lives, Spirit's saying, I need you to invest in your mind. I need you to gain some sort of financial literacy. Because things are about to start turning around here for you. So in order for you to step into this new energy, you have to have a new mindset. Not think so negatively. Okay. The death and the rebirth. You've been through it, but all of these disappointments have caused you some sort of an awakening here. An ego death. This is a rebirth. This is you stepping into a brand new you. With the 5 of Cups, you've been disappointed in people. let you down. So this is the energy that I see that you're carrying. It's like you're breaking yourself free. There's a new shell. There's a new person that is being born, but you're carrying the grief of the past. You're carrying the disappointments of the past. There's an emphasis here on healing. And healing is a journey. Just understand that, right? We're not going to heal right away. And there's also an emphasis here on you wanting things to get done so quickly, but it's like you're losing sleep over it. Things will happen when they need to happen in divine timing. Everything that happened to you, it shaped you and it molded you into the person that you are today. And maybe some of you may not like that person because maybe you used to be so nice and so naive and, but you could still be kind. You can still be you, but just with boundaries. You're different now. There's justice here that is going to be happening sooner rather than later. You're wondering, when is this going to happen? When when are the scales going to be balanced for me? With the Knight of Swords, Spirit saying, very soon, very quickly. The Justice card. Things are about to start balancing themselves out quicker than what you may think. Stick to your truth with the Queen of Swords. You see through things. You see through the lies now. You've been through it. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. Financially, you're building yourself something here that is going to be substantial with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So you're not building something anymore out of naivety. You're building from experience. The Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. You're moving away from situations that have taken too much from you, that you've invested so much of your time and energy and effort into, and you're moving towards situations and people who are going to work with you, who are going to collaborate with you, who are going to give back. Okay, and this is Spirit moving you out of that situation here, okay, moving you towards calmer waters, being able to work together with people and collaborate. And building something now from experience, from truth, integrity, honesty. And maybe some people even offered their help to you, but it came with strings attached. Yeah, sure, I'll give this to you, or I'll help you with this, or I'll help you with that. We'll work together. And Spirit saying they didn't have the right intentions. I'm moving you out of that situation. Or maybe they did have the right intentions, but what they had to offer, unfortunately, was not something that was consistent, right? Maybe it was something that was just in the moment, for the moment, and Spirit saying, you're going to be free and independent from this type of energy, and you're going to be building something substantial with people who are on the same, thinking the same as you, okay, reliable. People that you can count on and depend on, work together, not take from them, but learn from them. And this type of education will last a lifetime, right? Don't give a man a fish, teach a man a fish, how to fish. Don't give a man a fish because you can only feed him for a day, but teach a man how to fish and you will feed him for a lifetime. That's the energy that I'm getting here. That's the type of tribe that you're attracting and people that you're about to start working with. You were working with people who put a lot of the burden on you and said, here, you do it, you know. But that's no longer going to be the case anymore. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and continue to enjoy all of my 80s music posts. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.